camera when you're on live. But all of a sudden, now it's time to get your bag on, girl. Bag on ya. Here come the kids. We're privy to the kids. All of a sudden, we aunties and uncles now. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here.
This, I don't want to call it a vacation trip. We're taking this vacation trip, family time for us as a family, regardless of if anybody purchases a shout out or purchases a shout out from me. But I thought, it's a shout out. I have something that we're doing, and why not make this is my job, you guys. So I'm making an income, creating more of an income so that we can use it and do fun things with it. That's the purpose of what I'm doing here. But you guys do not have to put anything into my Cash App if you don't want to, or if you would like a shout out, I can do a shout out for you. That's why I said let's do a shout out. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, we're going on our little trip or vacation. Somebody said, we had time to plan. Yes, and did plan. And that's why we're doing it this way and around Kai's birthday and things like that. But I just feel like I should have thought about it before I put it up there, because I shouldn't already know in my mind that every time people get offended for no reason. And the people who get offended are the people who would never even think to either purchase a shout out.
So if you plan the trip, my love, I'm trying to figure out, the trip is planned, the trip is accommodated. What else do you need, sis? You need a little pocket change. You need a little, what are we asking for here? It sounds like you want the people to sponsor the trip. That's what it sounds like. Because if y'all about to take the trip and now you're up here, let me do a shout out. You can donate to the vacation fund. You just had $20,000 just a few months ago and you're sinking funds or whatever, child. Okay, that's how I know you just be doing stuff to be trendy. You don't be doing stuff because that's something you're trying to implement into your life to better yourself. And that's why I say, never trust a scammer, girl. Scammers don't be reformed. Anybody who will run out on the person who provides them shelter, that's somebody we can't trust. Anybody that would jeopardize a roof over their head or some wheels to ride on these roads, no, they'll sacrifice anything, child. If somebody who will watch their kids and their mama get put out on the side of the road while they in Houston living it up, I can't trust it. I can't do business with you, love. I just can't. Like, if you'll betray your kids and your mama, I know you can't do a damn thing for me. Absolutely not.
Or whatever. Anyway, so I don't get the big deal. It's not a big deal, you guys. We're going on a trip this month soon, and we're going regardless. We're going to have a good time. Kai's birthday's next week, so we're going to be celebrating her birthday on our trip, and it's going to be fun. I feel like we haven't taken a vacation or done anything as a family, and y'all, since we went to the beach, we went to the beach on spring break when we lived in Houston. We went to Galveston Beach. Thank you so much for all of you guys' super chats. Thank you, Shell. We went to the beach. We haven't done anything as a family in a minute. So I want to go and I want to do something. I want to kick off the summer right. And I want to have some fun. And I want to just do that. I just want to do that for my kids. And literally, school is about to be out, next week? So it's like the perfect time to kick off summer right. And I got some other things planned for the kids this summer, but I've got to work, you guys. I've got to make more money. I've got to continue to bring in income so that I can continue. I have 9 kids. So every time I do something or even think about doing something or plan about doing something, do you know how much it costs? To fly 9 kids somewhere? Do you guys know how much that costs? Do you guys know how much all that costs? It's expensive. So that's why I have to save. And that's why I have to work. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Look, listen. I have the ability to offer a service. So I'm going to do that.
Girl, do you know how much it costs to fly 9 kids somewhere? That's what we try to figure out. Do you know? Because you're the one who popped out the 9, not us. So I don't need to worry about how much it costs to fly 9 kids somewhere. To me, it seems like anywhere you want to go within the United States of the America, seems like you should go ahead and rent a Sprinter van. It would probably be cheaper to just go ahead and do that and pay for gas, because you and your kids take up like a good third of the plane, honey. So you would have to book that way, way, way.
Do you remember? Do you remember? Because I'm trying to figure out why the people confused, because we remember that you are a liar, number one, but the beggar and scammer of all beggars and scammers.
In advance, I wouldn't want to fly anywhere with 9 children, girl. And I don't need to worry about how much it costs, because I don't have 9 children, because I know I can't reasonably afford the type of lifestyle that I want to live with 9 children. Did you consider that? 7 children ago, 6 children ago, 5 children ago? Like, girl, we don't have to worry about that. Good morning, pineapples. Good morning with love. Good morning, Daniela. Hey, Belina. Hi, Mrs. P. Hey, Liz. Hey, Taylor XO. Taylor XO, I didn't know you were expecting, honey. Congratulations. Y'all, Taylor XO has a baby registered.
Okay, so that was just a little minute blast from the past, because the people seemingly lie so much that they forget. Hey, my beautiful hair bug. Hey, Shar. Hey, Gia. Is that she? Child, you trying to hold on. Skeen. Skeen. Hey, Skeen. She can't be trusted. Hell no, she can't be trusted. Anybody who will sit there and play on their own mama name, you already know. She done already played on the kid's name, her own name, everybody else's name. But for you to play on your sickly mother's name at first, but then your deceased mother's name, oh, you are. Demon of the Year goes to Christina. Girl, we thought the Tragic Mulatto was the Demon of the Year, but I'm starting to think it's your girl. It's your girl. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's her. Yeah, she knew she was about to get evicted, and every time you're about to get evicted, here you come lying. You lied on the kids, lied on your dead mama, lied on your dead mama, lied on your dead mama, lied on your dead mama. Is crazy though. Yeah. She's getting worse and worse at lying. Girl, what is the problem? What is the problemo? We're not understanding what's happening here. We don't care. Every time, oh, I'm not in a financial position. I have 9 kids. Baby, raise your hand in the chat if you was deep stroking StrongMommy Chrissy from the back, and then you busting that in here. Wasn't me, baby. Wasn't me. Therefore. Hey, Tawara. Crystal said, I can't stand her. Them poor kids. See, that was a blast from the past, y'all. That was another begging scheme. See, she got so many begging schemes. We can't even keep up with the begging schemes of all schemes, but we got to keep it in chronological order. So she said she doesn't beg. We're going to get into the live that she did yesterday when she said she does not beg. She never asked y'all for anything. First of all, was it last year, even before the whole blaming things on your mama debacle? No, it was the year before that. She came up here and said, well, I have a need. Never came up here and said what the need was, but came up here dropping her cash app talking about she got a need. Baby, we all have needs. But for you to come up here and lie and say you don't beg, you do know we see you, right? You're the beggar of all beggars. So let's get into the begging session about the mama. Because we can keep bouncing back to that if need be, because the people seemingly are confused. And you let me know, is this Chrissy?
here and vent about family or like issues and things like that. Although I'm just like everybody else. I have a family. I have things. I have issues. I have problems. But I typically don't get online, and I don't ask for help, and I don't say anything. I don't complain. I don't do too much because I feel like there's a time and a place, and I feel like the internet is never usually the time or the place or the position to be in it. And now I'm just like, I am so fucking frustrated. Like I'm so fucking frustrated. I don't give a fuck anymore. So I really don't care. All right. So I don't even know where to start, but I will start with and then also, like during the course of this, whether you're watching this live or whether you watch this back, if you have any resources or anything, please let your girl know. DM me. You can also leave a comment down below. Whatever else you feel is necessary, whatever. But I will say this: I am at my wit's end. I feel like, okay, let me start from the beginning. So my immediate family circle is as follows. My mother, and then she had 3 children. I have 2 older brothers, and I am the youngest of us 3. And I'm the youngest by 17 years. My brothers are both damn near in their 50s. Like within the next year or so, they'll be in their 50s. And I just turned 34 recently. I feel as though I have been, okay, my mother, although most of you guys know, although I don't get on here and speak on my family, like I said, on my mom, very, very much. My mother has kidney disease. She has a chronic illness. She does dialysis, things like that.
So you mean to tell me your mama did not just get kidney disease in the past 2 weeks? Is that what you're trying to say? So is everybody aware that StrongMommy Chrissy's mother had been on dialysis for damn near a decade? Yeah, can y'all recall? Anybody? Can I get a witness? Amen.
A big portion, I say, of a pie chart, there's a slice in that. And in that slice is the overall reasoning of why I haven't really been on social media as much lately. My mother is living with me, okay, and it's out of necessity. Let's just put it like that. I'm not gonna go into her whatever. It's out of necessity. She's been living with me for several months, okay, and initially this was supposed to be a not too long situation, but something that is, necessary, and she needed a place to go and stay. And of course, obviously, for multiple different reasons, but she had to stay with me. She's my mom. And it is what it is. That's your mom. You help her. You help them, mind you, like I'm not rich. I'm not in a position to really do much or help much with anybody. I'm taking care of me. I have 9 children, so I'm doing the best I can for me and them. That's my number one priority. So I did, what any daughter would do. And I said, okay, all right, whatever. That was months ago. I think I'm frustrated now for multiple reasons. Number one, I really wasn't in the financial position to take on that, but I did, because you do it without.
As somebody who's been reacting on this young woman for about 5 or 6 years now, let me tell y'all how Chrissy get the line and spinning stories. Usually, if Chrissy is just talking in the moment, what is she doing? Rambling off of the mouth. You see how she's looking around and how she's speaking all slow, but let it be Mad Day, or let it be something that she's passionate about, or somebody did something to her. She's da, 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 da. No, now she's searching for her words and how can I piece this together so people can feel sorry for me. But let me put things in context for y'all. Y'all remember this? We saw this a couple of years ago. Raise your hand if you remember this. So not you up here begging random people for $4,000 when you stole almost $21,000 from the federal government for a business that did not exist. You think just because you keep switching up the last name that people don't know your T girl, the T has been clocked. You are the same one that came up here and said you made over 6 figures in a month. But you are always in a financial bind. At this point, bitches giving coke. Possibly heroin. Why are you always begging? Why don't you ever have any fucking money? And stop blaming that on them kids. Them same kids that don't even go to the barbershop, they're not costing you that much. It's giving Pukiana. So that's just to put things in context. But let's go back to the beg that occurred September the 1st of 2024.
Much or whatever. But I think I'm frustrated, like I said, because my brothers, who are damn near in their 50s, I feel like have left me with the task of my mother's care without any help or any give a fuck at all. All right. And that has started to weigh on me. I've got expenses I can't afford. I've got, I don't know, it's just weighing on me heavy. I got a lot of stress, a lot of things going on right now. And I don't feel like it's fair. I feel like my brothers brought my mom, left her with me, and did not look back. I haven't seen either one of them in the entire time she's been with me. He tells y'all, my job is to make sure that they stay taken care of and provided for and things like that. Mother or parent, I have 9 children. And I'm the one who's dealing with everything.
So these were her thoughts just a few months ago, not even a whole 365 days ago. These were her thoughts about the care of her mother.
I'm trying to figure out how to pay. You know, my mother, she's on oxygen. She has to have oxygen 24/7.
Do you see how them eyes is just moving around versus, I'm going to show y'all the video that she did yesterday where she just looking straight into the camera talking her shit, just popping it, naturally popping it. Look how she tried to blame that lady being dependent on oxygen for $1,000 light bill. Girl, you a liar, and the truth won't in you then, and it damn sure ain't in you now just because your mother took her final breath. Miss us with the bullshit.
And I did not anticipate the cost of electricity or anything that it takes to run that or whatever, you know, because at the time it's like, you need a place to go. I got you. You're right. And I'm just like, I'm not anticipating any of these things. And now I'm in a financial bind.
She's in a bind, Nate. Per usual, in a freaking bind. Let's see what Google has to say. The cost to run an oxygen concentrator might use around 350 watts. The monthly cost could be roughly, we're going to say $40, baby. I'm going to round up for you. So tell me where 40 got anything to do with 1,000. You're a liar. You lied on your mother for money and you're doing it again.
And I already wasn't financially free, you know. And now I'm sitting here and I'm just like, so not only are you, I just feel like at a certain point in time, it's like you see your mother needs help. You see that she cannot help herself, right? What the fuck makes you think I can do it all by myself? That's not fair. That's not right. So I guess I'm frustrated. Not only am I frustrated because the expense has gotten so astronomical to where I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, but the task, the responsibility, everything is on me. And I don't know if you guys know how this feels, but it feels like I'm drowning. And I just don't know what the fuck to do when you have people around you who don't give a fuck, when you have an elderly mother or parent who is experiencing health issues. And it's like, bro, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to do? I can only do so much. And at the end of the day, you know, I feel like my immediate responsibility is my children, right? Because my job is to make sure that they stay taken care of and provided for and things like that. But I'm only one person. Y'all ain't see me on YouTube. I don't have no extra bag. And
so what was her excuse last time? Well, I haven't been posting and I'm only one person. But then comes a few weeks after this and tells y'all that she's married. And then goes on a couple months after that and tells y'all she's married to a physician that works closely with children. This bitch is a pathological, habitual, chronic ass lie.
If I call you, and mind you, without getting into too much detail, I got some shit going on right now. And I'm like,
she was being evicted, child.
You need to be here. I've been in talks with my oldest brother all week. And all week he's been saying Saturday. You know, you should tell me what, not a motherfucking thing. But on top of that, you're going to add insult to injury, forget my birthday, not say shit about my birthday, not say happy birthday, not nothing. Like, it's just, you know, for me, 9 times out of 10, it's always the principle. It's always the motherfucking principle for me. You know, I can withstand a lot. I'm strong as fuck. They don't call me StrongMommy Chrissy for nothing. You know, I'm strong. I deal with a lot. I withstand a lot. On a daily basis, I do a lot. And, you know, although most of the time, even if I'm forced and I don't want to do it, I still withstand it and I still do it. But what I really, really dislike is when I ask you to do something directly. After never asking you to do shit, I never bitch, I never complain, I never do a motherfucking thing. I never did none of that shit. But when I ask you to do something directly and you tell me you're going to do something directly and you don't do it, that makes me want to punch you in the throat. Because I don't ask for much. I ain't never been the sibling to ask for much. I've never been the person to ask for much in my personal relationships, my friendships, life in general. I just don't ask for much, right? I give, and give, but I don't ask for a lot in return. And I actually have a motherfucking complexity about asking for shit. I don't like asking nobody for anything. To me, it's a sign of weakness. I don't like asking for help. I don't like asking for money. I don't like telling people whatever the shit's bogging me down mentally or nothing like that. But do you know how much I'm going through right now? I had to sit back the other day and I had to literally like think to myself, like, bro, I had a miscarriage 7 months ago. August, it's me like have to see me every day.
And y'all, let me tell you something. Somebody dropped a anvil on my head top, and come to find out, Chrissy got aunts and uncles that preach or own mega fucking churches. Baby, once again, you could have bought me for a quarter.
I know a lot of my family members watch my videos. You know, somebody gonna get their panties in a bunch, but if you're offended by this, it's because the shoe fits, bitch, wear it. Okay? I was offended by that shit, and I'm not even the one who was buried there. You understand? That was some fucking cold ass shit. It took several years for them to finally, and my family, we're not broke. You know what I'm saying? I can understand, like,
What'd you say, Christina? Hold on, let me slow that the fuck down. Because I want y'all to understand that this was just a few months ago. All of a sudden, everybody's destitute.
Oh, okay. This is the shit that I'm talking about. This is the type of family I'm dealing with. Now, I'm not saying we all like that. I'm not saying everybody in the family like that, because I know a lot of my family members watch my videos. You know, somebody gonna get their panties in a bunch, but if you're offended by this, it's because the shoe fits, bitch, wear it. Okay? I was offended by that shit, and I'm not even the one who was buried there. You understand? That was some fucking cold ass shit. It took several years for them to finally, and my family, we're not broke. You know what I'm saying? I can understand, like, oh, nobody in the family had, no, it's not that situation. My grandmother's kids have money. Some more than others, but they got money.
Your grandmama's kids, ain't that your mama's siblings? Child, like I said, when they said that she got mega churches in her family, that shit took me. Christina is raising money for her own needs because she's the broke of the bunch. She's the broke. Brokey. Yeah, that's her. And instead of just coming up here and being transparent, she decided to wrap the truth within a lie. People on your ass, girl. And they get mad because people question her. How the hell you asking a bunch of strangers for money but get mad because somebody questioned you? Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. We're going to play a couple more comments from this video, and then we're going to move on to the latest lie. Oh, just be lying. Yuck. And lying on your dead mama is crazy.
24 hours a day. My light bill has been, this month was the most expensive, and I don't know why. Probably also because I'm running the AC a lot because it's really hot during the day, during like peak hours, running the AC. Oh, I'm gonna have an extra $1,000 for that. I don't know how. I just want to live a soft life where it doesn't have to constantly be a fight or a struggle or a stress. Because if my kids have a soft mom, then they have a soft life. You know, if I'm stressed and I'm frustrated, and if I'm then I'm with the kids, if that makes any sense, you know. Consider seeing a therapist. Yes, I've done therapy. Probably need to get back into it, but I haven't done it lately. Tell your brothers you need help with your mom. You shouldn't have to help your mom alone. I told them. They know. They fucking know. They fucking, like I said, today was a slap in my motherfucking face. You guys, I'm not ready to tell you what I'm working on right now. But when I tell you, or whenever you see it or whatever the fuck, you'll get it. Why I'm pissed the fuck off. It is literally the last minute. And I'm like, hey, all week, hey. You know what? I just pray my children just give a fuck about me more than this. And that's sad to say. If my kids ever did me the way my brothers do my mom, bro, I raise hell. My kids better not, and I know they would never, my kids better not never, ever do me like that. Ever leave me hanging like that. Ever have me sitting waiting all fucking day after. Nah. Never. My kids better not never. I pray to God my kids never do me that way. Because that's some bullshit. That's some bull fucking shit. That is some bull fucking shit. I'm sitting here waiting too. The worst is when they ignore you as if it should be responsibility. No, alone. Exactly, Asia. If y'all really want to help Chrissy, hit the like. It's free, no cost you, right? For real. Shit, if you want to help me, Cash App.
Bitch, what? And then goes on to tell y'all she was married and had a man. How is you cool? So let's get into the most recent drama in Strong Mommy Chrissy foaming at the mouth in Strong Mommy Chrissy fashion. She can delete whatever she wants to delete, but bitch, you gotta get quicker than that.
Because I'm watching movies. So and you guys are right by the sink, so super sorry if it's loud. I'm gonna turn the water down a little bit. But yeah, I muted it for just a moment. Oh, I don't have my. Can y'all see me okay? I don't have my Wi-Fi on. I turned it off earlier because it was like glitching, but I could turn it back. You know, my Wi-Fi on my phone back on if it's not good quality. Just let me know. Sometimes I don't know. Most of the time I don't know unless somebody tells me. So I'm about to wash these dishes in the sink and then I'm going to make dinner. It's Tuesday, so I'm doing tacos. Fine. Okay, it's good. Fine. Thank you. Okay. I'm doing okay. I've had better days, but I seem to be doing okay. I didn't see your question. Thank you, Taya. I can't really scroll back right now because my hands are wet. You can retype it if you want. Yeah. So I just wanted to address a couple of things on this live stream. It's like a bitch's mom can't even die. It's not funny, but like a bitch's mom can't even die on this app without a bitch having a problem. Like I'm baffled. I can't even, my mom, the person who brought me life, can't even pass away without a bitch having a problem. I'm sorry, ho. I didn't know I had to ask your permission before I make certain moves for my mom. If you're lucky to still have your mother, you shouldn't even be talking. And if you've lost your mom, you really should not even be talking. I can't even say I've lost my mother without it being a problem, without bitches playing on my top as if me and my brothers are not close. They piss me off. They get on my nerves sometimes. They're my brothers. We're siblings. I didn't know every bitch in the world was an only child.
Christina, you and your brothers are not close. Them people do not fuck with you, Christina. Why are you coming up here lying? Now, you know what happens every time you get the lying and swirling and spinning stories. People always feel the need to debunk you. You and them brothers are not close.
Child and didn't understand how siblings bicker back and forth. I didn't understand. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I had to get permission from a bitch to have a disagreement with my own fucking family, my own brother, which, by the way, is old news. We're over that. We're done with that. We're past that. Okay? You want to take me at my weakest moment and try to kick me in my fucking gut while I'm down? Fuck all you hoes. Not the ones that are supportive, the ones that are just hoes. They just do too much. Like, bitch, who the fuck? First of all, nobody on this planet can stop me.
Raise your hand if you try to stop Christina from being a liar and a scammer. Baby, we're not trying to stop you. At this point, girl, we already know what it's giving. We know what it's giving. I'm just waiting on them mugshots to hit the streets, baby. We already know what it's giving. Nobody's trying to stop you. I want you to, just like I tell the tragic mulatto, I want you, exactly what you're doing right now, I want you to continue to do. Continue. Hell, do it bigger, bitch. This is small scale. You lying on your dead mama right now. But you need to be lying, let's see, on all them kids or, girl, it's 1,000,001 scams that you can run. This is low level for you, baby. You've been scamming for so long, you should be past lying on your dead mama. What else you got, bitch? This is not big enough. I would expect a little more from a scammer like you.
From doing what I want to do. In my personal life, no bitch on the planet can stop me from doing what I want to do. And then we get these bimbo, dip-witted ass bitches on the internet that think they're stopping something. You're not stopping anything. You're not creating anything. You're not doing anything but being stupid. Talk your shit. I don't care. But at the point to where we get to so insensitive to society to where we don't even give a fuck about someone's parental guardian figure, whatever, passing away. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Have you bitches no cool? Have you bitches no cool? You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Yes, hold on. Fuck. At the baseline is I don't give a fuck. But the line above that is, bitch, come on. Seriously? Bitches think they're gonna bully me out of my mom dying. Then call me a liar. Then call me a liar when I say my mom did not have life insurance. Bitch, I hope you don't know what it feels like to have a parent die on you.
Who the fuck talks like that? What do you mean she died on you? Bitch, she died. What does that have to do with you? Once again, I told y'all since she made that post that she was going to take this story and spin it and make it all about her. She didn't die on you, bitch. She was sick and she is in peace, ho. Not a burden. She is in peace. Who talks like that? You're a weird bitch.
And not have life insurance. I pray nobody who comes across this video or any of my videos knows what it feels like to have a parent die on them and have no life insurance.
How dare your terminally ill, chronically ill mother have peace? How dare she? How dare her motherfucking kidneys not work, bitch? This is inconvenience. Now is not the time. What you mean your lungs not working? Bitch, now is not the time. I'm not in a financial position. Well, damn. She should have put dying on Chrissy's itinerary. Bitch, can you pencil your mother in to pass away, bitch? Like, this is the craziest stuff I've heard in quite a while.
Bitch, I don't even post enough on here to make a bag off of here to cover a funeral of my standards.
Chrissy is the brokest person up here, but somehow she has convinced herself in her membrane that even though she's lazy and doesn't do anything productive, that she deserves the earth, the moon, and the stars. How can you have standards when you don't have money? A broke bitch could never have a standard, bitch. The standard is whatever we give you. What Foot on Next said, you might want to throw her in that pizza oven and call it a day. Yeah, that the standards have to match the budget, the pocketbook. That's why you're always moving from pillar to post, robbing Peter to pay Paul, because your standards and your pockets never line up.
For my mother, get your shit together. So before a bitch comment and tell me when I got paid, bitch, before a bitch comment and tell me what my husband does for work, I want you to understand that you would not know what it is like to go through this and the costs of this unless you've gone through it yourself. And I beg the question, have you hoes gone through this? And if you have and have no sensitivity, you're going to hell. The fuck? I'm not the first person to post a GoFundMe or say that my parent had no life insurance. And I won't be the last. So please kiss my ass. Okay? Please kiss my ass. And maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just like, I'm a little sensitive. Forgive me. My mom died 3 days ago. Forgive me for not having the gumption to sit up here and argue with bitches. But I just am trying to figure out why it's a confusion. Why it's such a fucking fusion. And why bitches are trying to play on my top. You hoes were never that important. Again, I'm not talking to the supporters right now. I love y'all. And I know there's more supporters than haters. But this is what I just had to get this off my chest, because as I sit here doing dishes by hand, we will get into that later. As I sit here doing dishes by hand, right, then I proceed to cook dinner for my kids, because life just keeps going. Even though I want to crawl in my bed into the fetal position and not move for 3 weeks, life will not allow that to happen. And I have to still be here for my children. And give me 1 second. My son, who loves to eat everything in sight, is here. Hold on 1 second. Blaze.
I really love when these hoes get to running off at the mouth and always thinking that other people live the same piss poor experiences as them. Let me help you out with something. Because I told y'all I lost somebody who was the nearest and dearest to me. And do you think, even though there was life insurance available, do you think that I sat around and waited for the life insurance? No, bitch, we're going to get this party rocking. We're going to do what we need to do. Whether that life insurance was in place or not, bitch, we're cutting checks. The fuck? Oh, this is my mother. She deserves this. She deserves that. But you can't provide it for her. Let me show you. Let me show you what preparation and actually persevering and actually making the appropriate decisions. Let me show you what that looks like in real time, because the bitches are constantly confused. We pass, we go to the pearly gates on a Monday, bitch, checks is getting stroked on a Tuesday. Fuck is you talking about? These hoes be so confused and misguided. They really think being broke, busted, and disgusted is the norm, bitch. Could never be. Who wants to live that life where bitches in touch 6 figures and manage to hold on to none of it? How is you cool? I don't know how many ways. Can somebody tell me what ho is you cool? Can y'all translate the Spanish? Maybe we speaking the wrong languages. I don't know what the hell going on. These hoes be confused. And they think everybody live the same piss poor life that they live. No, baby, it could never be. Especially when it comes to loved ones and family, bitch, it could never be. Let me see. Make sure I redacted all the appropriate information. Okay, yeah, let me help you out, ho. Because when I say business gets the fuck handled, that's exactly what we mean. Business gets the fuck handled. We not waiting on GoFundMe's. What? GoFundMe. GoFundMe. Bitch, business gets handled. So before y'all go pressing issues, and we have all lost people. Now, whether you've been in charge of the situation or not, that's a whole different story. But we are all bound to lose people. What they say, funeral home. What they say, damn near $11,000. What they say, funeral preparation and interment. Fuck are you talking about? How we get to mid-30s and can't handle and stand on business? You got to beg other people to put your mother away. So then if the begging don't work, then you're not going to fulfill your obligation as a piss poor daughter? Is that what you're saying? I need you to be so goddamn for real right now. And stop speaking on what other people may have experienced or don't experience. Like, bitch, hello, puta, tu bueno. Puta, tu bueno. Like, what's happening here? Like, we do this shit for real, in real life. And if that wasn't the case, why would I come up here? Baby, what Eminem say? I am whatever you say that I am. If I wasn't, why did I say that I am? Baby, if you wasn't, why would I say that you were? Why would I lie on your name? Why would I put accusations on your name if it wasn't the truth? Bitch, no reason, stand nothing to gain. Your life is train wreck enough. The fact that you can't support your mother, number one, while she was dying, and number two, now that she has transitioned, that's problematic. You're a weird bitch. You're weird to me. I think you're odd. I think something is wrong with you. You didn't touch all this money, and every time we hear from you, you're not in a financial position. So is it giving coke? The fuck? Fundraising? Bitch, like, who said that? You better go fry that fish. You got a whole cooking channel, bitch. You better hop to it. You was making fun of Steffi for burritos, bitch. You better find something to make out there in Colorado. Hell is you talking about? These bitches so weird, and they're so far removed from like adulthood. That shit's odd. I don't know if y'all have ever been through. Everybody's gonna go through it, ho. Everybody. This is not something special to you. Weird assholes. Hey, Pineapple. Pineapples was fed up. I was watching your video this morning. Pineapple was fed up. Child, we've been through this. We are full-grown adults. We are not just some puppets behind the screen, baby. Life be life for everybody. But when people get to coming up here thinking they're special and there's some above average case, like, bitch, we have all lost. We will all lose or be lost. Duh.
Listen, you guys, It doesn't have to be a lot. It doesn't have to be anything. Just supporting this video is helpful, okay? Supporting my content is helpful. Just liking a post is helpful. There are ways to help me without helping me financially.
I ain't supporting shit. I downloaded this goddamn video.
Or just can't do. I understand both, right? Hold on a second. Onyx. Okay.
This hoe got a whole PPP loan for $21,000 and ain't even set $5,000 aside for her mother's demise, or for her mother's caretaking, or for incidentals. How do you touch all of this money through scamming means and honest means from social media? Because once upon a time, you know, Chrissy had a popping channel. So yeah, she very well could have touched $100,000 in a month. Chrissy is a lazy whore. I don't know why she won't just admit, like, listen, y'all, I'm lazy as fuck. I lucked up on this situation because, you know, me and my ex-husband went through our things, and that's how I got all these subscribers. Bitch, you're a lazy whore, and that's nobody's fault but your own. Not you trying to pull a reverse psychology on people who are smarter than you. Calm down, girl. Calm down.
When I got on here and I was upset at my brothers in the moment because my mother was moved before I got there, I'm sorry, if your mother has ever died on you and you have family that was there and your family member was moved before you got there, you might feel away too.
Baby, I don't think most normal regulated people would be in that position for the simple fact your mother died while you were on the phone, and that's what you said. You went home and laid down and went to sleep. So what were you expecting to happen? She was going to rise from the dead like Thriller, bitch, and start singing and two-stepping? That is the prime time for you to spend time with your mother and say goodbye, and you went home and went to sleep and then let your phone die. Girl, I think you turned that phone off. That's what it sounds like. This is disgusting.
If you don't, maybe you didn't, I don't know. Maybe you just don't care. I don't know. Maybe you just, whatever. Maybe I cared too much. I don't know. Call it what you want to call it. But I gave a fuck in the moment. Then me and my brother got into it. So not both of them, just one of them kind of got into it. The heat of the moment. I'm past that now. Don't mean I don't love him. Even on that live stream, I said, it doesn't mean I don't love my brothers. I love my brothers down, bitch. Okay? But if you say something wrong to me, I don't give a fuck what's off my shut. If I feel necessary, if I feel needed. But guaranteed, everybody got cussed out right then and there. This is social. This is public. This is not a secret. This is not my diary, baby. If I say something here, it's because I'm fully aware that it will either be heard somewhere or I've already said I've said what I've had to say already. And this is just me letting it off my chest because that's what I do here. Let's not get confused, okay? This is not a secret. You bimbo bitches that are trying to act like I'm talking shit or I'm saying something. I'm 34 years old, ho. Who gonna smack my ass? Nobody. Who's gonna tell me what the fuck to say? Nobody, bitch. Nobody. So, with that being said, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? I say what I want. I do what I want.
And that's why I don't know none of them people fuck with you, bitch. None of them. Not a one. Your sister throw you a bone every now and then. Them people do not fuck with you. Now, you could try to call it into question. And maybe we can get this, spilling some family tea and drama. But now don't seem like a great time. Living your truth. I think that's Chrissy's, that's her struggle. She will not live in her truth. The truth is you were broke, promiscuous. You have amounted to nothing. That is the truth. Live in that. You're fumbling your channel. You're fumbling your platform by not living in your truth. It's a bunch of unmotivated, broke, promiscuous bitches out here that will rally behind you. But you too busy trying to live the life of a Caucasian, wealthy woman, a physician's wife.
Period. And that's just that. I mean, the audacity of hoes. The audacity of hoes. The way these bitches act, you would think their mother just died on Saturday. My mom just died on Saturday, bitch. I knew that when I created it, there were going to be people that were going to be like, why? Don't worry about that. You know, don't worry about whatever. Just worry about the fact that there is a need. And if you can't give, don't. And if you can, please do. It's needed. There is a need. And I don't get on this platform and I don't ask for shit. I don't get on this platform and beg for shit. I don't. I don't care how bad it's gotten for me in the past. I don't care whatever. I don't get on this platform and beg for a GDG thing.
So we already debunked that, right? Is everybody clear on that? Or we need to run it back that she is a habitual beggar? Even though she has a platform where she said herself that she has touched 6 figures in a month because she's too lazy to post and create content and too busy trying to live a life that she could never live. She chooses to be broke. Tax time just passed us, girl. We know that you scam your way into tax season. Where is the money? It's giving powder.
I never do. I don't ask for anything, okay? But I will not be bullied and I will not be harassed, especially right now. If you cannot give, just don't. Don't say shit. Nobody needs to hear that. Nobody needs to see that. The comments don't need to be, there's no need for that. You know, I assure you, I'm fully aware that if you don't want to give, you don't have to. Asking me why you should give, that's out of the question. I'm just asking because there's a need. And I want to help my family the best that I can.
You asking for other people's money is not you helping your family. You want $4,000 for you and them kids. Those are your responsibilities. That's not helping your mother, not a lick. Sounds like because there's a date already set that everything has been taken care of, Miss Ma'am. So you trying to gather up money so you can handle your end of things, but you told us that you was married to a medical professional, a whole physician. Where is the money?
And unfortunately, I'm not in the financial position to pay for everything.
Why are you never in the financial position? That is weird. You are never in a, what do you spend money on? You don't pay rent. You pay that shit when you get ready. You moved into a fully furnished house and scammed your way into that. You got $21,000 in PPP. At a certain point, you was touching $100,000 per month. You scam every year and get a little W-2 job for a month or two just so you can file taxes. Where does the money go? You get food stamps. Where does the money go? You done filed bankruptcy 992 fucking times, so you don't pay your bills. Where does the money go? You get child support for some of them kids. Where does the money go?
Why is that a shock? Every other day, a bitch on this app is calling me a broke bum bitch. But when I ask for something, I'm rich all of a sudden. And
Since when you gotta be rich to handle basic things like $4,000? Bitch, I'm not rich. I could touch $4,000. It's called gainfully employed and or run a business and or just being fiscally fucking responsible. What is the problem here?
it's like, fuck, bro, get off my ass. Like, on this live, to not like a person and then be on their page is crazy. I pray God helps you. Thank you, Amy. I lost my mom and she didn't have life insurance, and I understand completely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I didn't have to get on here and say that. I wish. That's not the case though. Okay. I really wish I didn't have to get on here and tell my mom's business and be like, yeah, she didn't have life insurance, and you know, it's a struggle. Everything is a struggle right now. Like we got to figure it out. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm not saying that, you know, whatever. I'm just saying that I want to help. That's my mom. And I'm the youngest. I do have 2 older brothers. And I know come hell or high water, they're going to make some shit shake. But I want to help. Do you understand that? Is that a bad thing? Is that wrong? I want to help. You know? I want to help. You call around to funeral homes and you see how much it costs.
Did we already discuss the cost of laying a loved one to rest? We've already run the numbers, babe. We're already clear. Everybody at this point has been involved with losing somebody or has lost somebody directly. You the only one that's seemingly confused. You didn't realize what it takes to bury a loved one, even though you know your mom has been ill for quite some time, even though you came up here March the 30th and said that your mother was in the ICU. It never crossed your mind. Nothing ever said, well, maybe I need to get to work. Maybe I need to make some shake. Maybe I need to do what I do best and get on these knees because it ain't looking too good for mom. And I want to be in a position to help my family. No, you want to have people pay your way while you continue to live the life that you think you deserve, but don't have to work for. Bitch, you are delusional. You are delusional and sad lying on your dead mama.
I pray you never have to have that phone call. I pray you don't ever have to be in that position. But if you have been, or if you one day will, you will understand. You will understand at that point. I can't talk to bitches who don't want to see, who don't want to understand. I cannot, get bitches who don't want to understand the facts to understand the facts. It is what it is. But trying to play with me as if I got some shit to hide, like I'm a fucking 12-year-old or some shit, like I'm a fucking kid. Bitch, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play on my top with my family as if I'm creating this secret GoFundMe behind everybody's backs to collect money off my mom's back. Bitch, everybody on this channel know hell.
Chrissy and the family was not aware she made no GoFundMe. And she could continue to sit up here and lie to people. She, at no point in time, made them people, well, they probably know now. It's probably a discussion that's being had now. But before you created that GoFundMe, I want you to come up here and lie and say you let your brothers know that you were going to come to the platform with a GoFundMe on behalf of the family. I want you to. I want you to tell that story. You are using money off of your dead mama's name to pay for your expenses because you're irresponsible as fuck. And you're mad at somebody else. Girl, stay mad.
How many years has my mom lived with me? Bro, how many years have I done for my mother? I make money off her back. Bitch, please. How?
When the hell we seen Chrissy do anything for her mother? Her mother was the live-in babysitter. The least you could do is pay the bills, bitch. She got to watch all them goddamn kids. The least you can do is pay the bills. We didn't say you do shit for your mother. Last we checked, you said your mother had to go. She was too much of a financial investment for you.
I don't need for anything. I don't need for anything. The only thing I need to do is take care of my mother like she's taking care of me. And I think every child wants to do that. Any of you guys who are on my live stream, I think I privated it, and I might have deleted it. I might still have it up there. I did a live stream 2 weeks ago when my mom was in the ICU the last time, maybe 3 weeks now, maybe a little bit longer than that. There wasn't a lot of people on that live stream, but for the people who were there, they could vouch for me. I said then that I don't think my mom had life insurance. This is not some fabricated ass story. This is facts. I think she did have life insurance for a while.
So that was March the 30th. What have we done since then? What plates, what cars have been, bitch, you got 9 kids. What cars have been washed? $20 a wash. Y'all could take 3 weekends and have that money. What's the problem? The problem is Chrissy feel like she should be able to come up here whenever she get ready and other people should do for her while she does fucking nothing. Life don't work like that. And that's why you're always broke and destitute. You're embarrassing. That's why them people do not claim you in public.
I can put in, everybody in the family can put in, but we need a little bit more, right? Do you know how much funerals cost? Do you know how much that costs? Even the most basic services cost. Are we serious here? And we're going to try to pretend like I'm hustling the system. Seriously? I never cared about this social media shit to the point of doing that. I haven't posted a video in a month, and the first thing I post back is a live stream saying my mother passed away. And y'all think I'm money hungry? Bitch, how so? How fucking so? You think I'm using my mother's demise as a cash cow? Bitch, how? The fuck? I don't know. You guys, I'm gonna just leave this here because I have to focus on getting the kids taken care of. But I just had to say that and get that off my chest because, I know that I have a lot of support. And I thank you to everyone who has contributed to the GoFundMe. If you can, if it's on your heart to give, thank you. I appreciate you. But it really makes me angry how people try to use my mother's death as a cash cow for themselves. Bitch, you're not contributing to shit. So why are you doing a live stream showing my mother's pictures? Bitch, I'm taking your videos down. Why are you doing a live stream showing my kids? Bitch, I'm taking your videos down. That's the shit that I don't like. Don't get online showing shit, trying to make a mockery of my mom. That's my mom, bitch. Trying to reach out to people in my family. Bitch, are you serious? As many phone calls as I'm getting, I don't got time for the phone calls of a bitch trying to contact my family about some fuck shit that don't even have any basis to it. I've never been the bitch to talk shit behind somebody's back. This is public, bro. This is public. This is public knowledge. If I post it on here, I don't give a fuck, first of all. Second of all, I'm not going to talk about anybody. I don't talk about my family for a good reason. This is why. I don't talk about my family. I generally don't even talk about my brothers. I don't say shit about them. The only thing that I said was my mother died today, and my brother pissed me the fuck off. All facts. Stand on that. I'm sorry if that got anybody's panties in a bunch, but this is real life. This is what I really experienced in real time. Still love my brothers. Damn, we're still like this. We're still going to stick together. We are still going to get this handled, but I want to help more than I'm able to just reach into my savings and help without putting me into a bind. I have to make sure that my 9 fucking kids are taken care of, that my lights stay on, that my house is taken care of. You know? And this is not even my husband's family, and he's going to help. You know what I'm saying? But we can only both do so much. You don't know. Y'all don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has obligations. Life does not stop. So all I'm saying is this, you know, I don't mean to be a bitch and get on here and start yelling and cussing everybody out, especially because I know I have more support than I do hate. But at the same time, when I start to see my mother's name used in vain, we have a fucking problem. We have a fucking issue, okay? We have a big issue because fuck y'all, okay? Watch your motherfucking mouth, bitch. That's all I gotta say. We talking about my mother here. You can call me all types of liars, con artists, hoes, or whatever the fuck, because the real ones know what's up. But watch your mouth when you talk about my mother who just died on Saturday. Hasn't even been a week. Hasn't even been a week, bitch. It's Tuesday. Watch your motherfucking mouth when it comes to my mother. You can think what you want about me, bitch. Every time I get on the internet and I say I need help with something or another, it's a problem, even though it's far and few in between, even though I haven't probably posted. I don't think I ever posted a GoFundMe since I went through a custody battle with Cash. That was Cash's 10. That was probably 6 years ago. Don't remember the last time I posted anything asking for dire need of help, because every fucking thing I've ever gone through, I go through that shit on the chin by myself. But this time, I need a little help, and that's okay to ask for help. I never met a motherfucker in real life who shames somebody for asking for help. It's not something to be shamed about. Everybody needs some help sometime. And my mother ain't never did nothing to none of you hoes. So keep her name out your fucking mouth. The fuck? And if you're not capable of helping, then shut the fuck up. You don't need to be talking. Unless you're going to be positive and send some condolences and just some well wishes. Because I could use all the positive energy. Kimyata, can you post my Cash App? I can't do it right now because my hands are wet. I don't ask y'all for shit. I don't need shit from y'all, but to watch my content. And matter of fact, I want to post my video, but I have to wash dishes and then I have to cook for my kids. And then if I have the energy and the capacity after I put my babies to bed, I will edit. And if not, I will try to get it done tomorrow. But let me explain something to you guys. This GoFundMe is for expenses for my mother's burial. I would also like to fly all my kids to Alabama, where she's going to be laid to rest. You do the fucking math. I would love to do that, right? It's not in the budget right now. Nobody budgets somebody dying on that. You know what I'm saying? If I can't do that part, if I can't get my kids out there, I will live with that as long as I know that we were there here. But still, I'm the one calling the funeral homes. I'm the one trying to figure out what package to do. I pray none of you have to do that. But at the end of the day, I'm crunching the motherfucking numbers, and even with my help, and even with my husband's help, we need a little bit more. And I just want people to stop harassing me about that and stop harassing my family. It's hard enough to lose a parent and then to have bitches online trying to add insult to injury. Please don't do that, bro. Please don't do that, bro. Me and my brothers are going through a nut. It's just us. Hey, Jubud. Hold on one second. Jubud.
Right after the funeral, she on her down. I said, lied on her dead mama. And lying on your dead mother, on your dead mama, on your dead, she done lied on her dead mama, lied on her dead mama, lied on her dead mama, lied on your, I said, lied on her, hey, sexy red, she done lied, and she cried, and she lied, and she cried, she said she lied, and she cried, and she lied, and she cried, and then she lied, and she cried, and she lied, and she cried.
So my Cash App is Chrissy JG18, Kenyatta. It's Chrissy JG18. And you guys, I don't mind if you just go to the GoFundMe link. You can go to the GoFundMe link and, you know, donate there. I don't give a damn if it's $2. I don't give a shit if it's $1. You know, anything and everything's going to help. And everything is going to be put towards the cause that needs to be put towards. If you guys have any questions about that, then you don't have to do it. Nobody's forcing you to. But, you know, I think I kind of got a little triggered by the fact, who's coming in the door? Hold on.
Bird ass, bum ass, bitch. Broke bitch. You broke bitch. Tell them the truth, bitch. Y'all want it, Roman?
Okay. I don't like going live when, yeah, JG is yes, thank you. I don't like going live when all the kids are running around because it's too much to deal with. And at this time of the day, it's usually like that. That's why I don't ever usually go live at this time. I am sorry for having to go off for the ones who get it. I know y'all get it, right? But it's the ones who deliberately are trying to make money off my mother by trying to say, I'm trying to make money off my mother, bitch. Please, why is my mom on your fucking thumbnail? Why are my kids in your video? Why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? That's the pot trying to call the kettle black, bitch. How dare you try to say I'm trying to hustle people or whatever it is that's trying to be being said when you're doing the utmost worst. You bitch, you don't even know her. You don't even know my mother. You don't even know me. You don't even know my kids. Why are y'all posting my family? Why are y'all trying to reach out and contact my family, bro? Are you serious? Knowing my family loves me down. Are you crazy? Or maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know because I don't talk about my family because I respect their privacy and I know how the internet can get. I don't.
Y'all want it, Roman? Lied on her dead mama. Lied on her dead mama. Right after the funeral, she on her dead. I said, lied on her dead mama. Lying on your dead mother. Dead mama. On your dead. Lied on her dead mama.
Okay.
Lied on her dead mama.
Okay, I'm getting phone calls, so I won't be on here very long since it's not a race thing. Spirits are at work. People hurt people, folks who need Jesus. Yeah, I don't think it's a race thing. I think it's I don't think it's a race thing because I feel like people who are black do this to other black people. I've never been torn down by a Caucasian person. I've never been torn. I'm not saying that it won't happen, but I'm just saying where it hasn't happened. I'm just not to my recollection. I don't recall that. It's always been a black person. So whatever, that's fine. I don't have time to get into my thoughts on that. I don't have the capacity to break that down right now. But what I will say is this. I will leave y'all with this. I appreciate everyone who understands what I'm trying to do here. I appreciate everyone who understands what I mean by what I've been saying. I'm not trying to be disingenuous. I just literally turned on the camera after calling my sister, after calling my friends, and already saying the same things that I had told y'all, after already talking to my brothers and saying the same thing that I had told, whatever. I turned on the thing because I had to drive an hour and 30 minutes back home, and I had some shit on my chest because my mother had just died. Several years ago, when my ex-husband walked out, I turned on the camera. It wasn't a live stream, but I turned on the camera and I let my emotions out then. It's not very often that I'm so dysregulated in my emotions to where I have to do that. Most of the time I can call a friend, I can call a family member, I can just sit there and just cry to myself or whatever. But there are times where I just feel like I want to share what I'm going through because, God, this is crazy, you know? And it's not many times that I've done that, twice. So all I'm saying is that was just me trying to share a genuine moment in my life. And I apologize if I should not have done that. But at the time, was I really thinking clearly? Not really. I mean, I was in a state of shock, panic, grief. I still don't. I'm still not regulated, bro. I'm still just on autopilot. I did a live stream earlier. If you guys have not seen it, please go and watch it. I shared some very, very.
Child, so that's what we're working with here. Your girl got to go because I have adult responsibilities and nobody's going to start a GoFundMe for me to live my life. Okay? So we might come back and get into it some more. But in the meantime, I want you to hear this beautiful musical selection from Nicki Minaj.
I'ma lie on her dead mama. Lied on you. I said lie on her. Hey, sexy red, she done lied. She lied and she cried and she lied and she cried. She said she lied and she cried and she lied and she cried. And then she lied and she cried and she lied and she cried. Cause she got blogs all up her stupid doofy self ass. Every press. I said no will. I don't give up. Vote for the rip up the duck do. And then she tried to rap double time. Lied on your dead mama. 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 Mama, lied on your dead mama. Lied on your dead mama. Mama. But you will not disrespect Papa Bear, you dirty fucking ran through bird ass, bum ass bitch. Broke bitch. You broke bitch. Tell them the truth, bitch. Y'all want it, Roman? Lied on her dead mama. Lied on her dead mama. Right after the funeral, she on her dead. I said, lied on her dead mama. And lying on your